Alright, I guess I'm gonna try and do this. The road noise is getting really bad. And somebody's washing their car over there. Oh, just a minute. Strawberries doing well. Eggplant plus one very sad roselle. And that is supposed to be off already. Loud and obnoxious. Our cucumbers are cucumbering, so that's very nice. I think my potatoes are probably getting close to being done. This one looks like it's maybe starting to have some light cabbage in there that I forgot was in there. Sweet potatoes doing just fine. Yes, it's a strawberry patch. And then go up here on the greenhouse plus patio that I think we may have built out a little bit since the last time I did a video. I don't remember, it's been too crazy. But all the citrus that had gotten very stressed out inside over winter, because I think I overwatered them and I moved them. It was like a double whammy, and they dropped all their leaves. Or at least that one did, and that one did, and they were covering differently, but both well. My lime has a couple of baby fruits on it. A friend or neighbor gave me that. It seems to be happy with almost no maintenance. And obviously this is a jumbled mess, but some things are going to go in the ground, some things aren't. That's actually 2 tomatoes that I topped. I feel like I'm like, what if I need more tomatoes, and then I end up with like a lot too many tomatoes. That is a Roma that was going crazy and just snapped part of it. This is a bell pepper that I overwintered that has already got some fruit on it. This rose that I'm going to put in the ground at some point, but obviously it's not super happy. Another pepper, I believe that's lentil. That was also overwintered, like I said. I'm almost done with the seedlings to put out. I've got, you see my sunflowers flopped over, which is not great. These rosettes of the sun, Tulsi, some calendula, zeolites calendulas, they're pretty apricot color. And these beans were kind of slow to get started, either to germinate or those just to get going, probably because I have 2 in there. But then okra, and I know I'd overwatered a lot of these. It's like there was this time where it was like either they were totally dried out or flooded, which is I think kind of where we are. I'm gonna say I must have had a bird visitor mayhaps this morning. But that's a gray poppy. And it looks like I might actually have some hollyhocks germinating out of these. Some of these, if I thought, okay, well, whatever's in them hasn't germinated, I'll put something else in. So it looks like I've got hollyhocks and sunflowers. So we'll stick those out front at some point. And then inside, tomatoes in here, doing really well. That one's in a teeny tiny pot, all the way up there. And these are essentially like I'll have one reserve plant. That one I just need to give up on. It's never recovered. I don't think it's going to. But yeah, keep reserve plants in here, like one of each type that I'm growing. And same with the peppers. That's an overwintered one. And these are the reserves that I probably need to move. That one is definitely too big for its space. Coleus grown from seed that I just separated out the other day. And cilantro and kale. And the kale I actually grew to keep the groundhog out of the yard. I was going to put those outside of the fence. I've been battling that groundhog nearly every day. sometimes multiple times a day. I think it's an army of groundhogs. Anyway, so more peppers. I think these are either habaneros or habaneros. Those I probably need to grow until they're much bigger, because even if I put them out at that size, they get eaten by slugs. It must taste really good. They have to be a little bit bigger to end up fighting off what's out there. Coleus that I planted in the driveway that got eaten. This one is recovering, the other one is not. This guy is supposed to be white birdseed puppies, but looks like some peppers germinated in there, so that may be the same sort of situation. So, well, we'll just stick something else in, and then they both germinated. And I'm not sure where those eggplants are going to go. I think I might not have enough out there. Oh, I almost forgot these elderberries from cuttings that are doing fine. The celery I'm holding in reserve, and sneaking in the corner here, these are actually pine berries. I bought some from the store and had one that was going off, and so I just buried it, and I got 2 seedlings. The end.